it's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah, yo.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't even stop now.
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck. If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Ski.
What?
Hit that button, audio man.
Oh, what button am I hitting?
I don't know.
Oh,
Miss Park.
Oh, Miss Parker. She was at the show last night. Thank you, Mama.
Oh, RG Parker came out to the She's Up.
Oh.
She's up in the city.
Renee. I can call you that now. Renee.
Oh, Renee Parker. You know the government.
Renee
now?
is my soldier. She is a Takeover Legend soldier. Came out there.
Hit that audio button.
Follow Comedy Club. Oh, my audio? Hold up.
Yeah, hit that button.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh, Miss Parker. Her real government is Renee. Oh. Lost Boys did a song about you. Good morning, Queen Born. Morning, team. Martine.
All right.
There you go. There
All
we go.
right. I don't know how that changes. I wonder what goes on. So yeah. All right, so I'll start. This is gonna be a condensed version of Takeover Legends. It's me and Jay Blizzy. I think I popped in the house around 3:15 to be exact. I think I fell asleep around, I don't know, damn near 4 o'clock. Shout out to my daughter Armani, rode out with me as I did some crude ass jokes. I had to acknowledge to the crowd, I can't believe I just did that joke in front of my 19-year-old daughter. Who does a threesome joke in front of their 19-year-old daughter? What are we doing? Got caught up in a moment, son.
You did a threesome joke with your daughter.
Yeah, said some of these men, everybody fantasize about having a threesome, but a threesome, some of y'all ain't built for it. Threesome can fuck up your self-esteem, and I took it from there. It was a good show. It was, my performance wasn't great, but it was good. I just, but before I get into all that, Jeanette, what up? What's good, y'all? Before I get into all that, I'm gonna post this. We got a lot of footage that I'm gonna post on my Instagram. Lady Jade, my radio sis, she flew into Dallas. Thank you so much, Lady Jade. I'm gonna post, and I gotta send her a heartfelt text message for real, because I'm really, I can't tell how much I appreciate I seen my cousin Nelson came, who I haven't seen in like probably a decade. And my cousin Claude, who always rocks out. My cousin Yvette, who always rocks out. Obviously, Jay. Shout out to my man Chris, was in the building. Did I miss anybody? No, I think that was it of the team. Just want to tell y'all, and I'm going to post this on Instagram. Everybody gets on IG. And I'm not telling you not to feel like this. I'm not telling you not to feel like this when people say, haters fuel me. I'm fueled. Yes, I stuck to the script. I didn't bring Diddy up. I should have really brought Diddy up, but I stuck to the script. So, but it went well. Everything went well. But my point is, everybody says, haters fuel me. Haters don't fuel me. Haters do not fuel me. I am not fueled by haters. I'm not. I'm fueled by friends and family who are supportive. That's what I'm fueled by. That's my energy. And we take that for granted because we don't shout the people out who just ride out with us.
Because it's expected.
Yeah, but see, you should never expect stuff like that. You should always take that as a blessing that people actually come outside in the cold and support you, and not one person asked me for a free ticket. Not one person.
Wow, that's what you applaud. Like, ain't nobody say, "Mike, I need them free tickets."
Nobody.
Put me on the list, yo. Who I got to ask for when I get there?
They went into to the website and the whole nine, and dog, like like I get what people be like. I want to prove everybody wrong, but I get a bigger kick out of proving people right who believed in me in the beginning. That's just how I look at this. That's just how I get down. Because in actuality, just for me, when you're fueled by haters, so what happens when you've proven them wrong? What happened when you won?
What's next?
Where's the fuel gonna come from?
Where's your next inspiration?
You're never not gonna want to make friends and family that ride out for you proud of you. You're never gonna get tired of that feeling. But after a while, haters what do you got to do? You got to search for another hater. You got to search for somebody else
who else? Who said something in the comments? Let me see.
Who
doubted me? What other?
Who doubted me? Who else? Who else? Yeah. I know I'm chilling. I know I'm living my dream. But who else? Who else doubts it? Who else? So it was a good night. It was something that we're gonna build off of. There was a lot of momentum created, a lot of connects created, a lot of people taking phone numbers down and wanting me to come back and do stuff like that. So that shout to Jonesy for allowing me to promote. Big shout to Jonesy for allowing me to promote. Trust me, they noticed. Yeah. Trust me, there was questions, so you on there okay, we'll talk about it. All right, yeah, we see what it is, I mean, I hate to be it. It is what it is. I'm just saying. Money makes the world go round, homie. Money makes the world go round.
That's what happens when I come through.
That's what happens.
And Miss R.G. Parker came out there.
All
right, Miss Parker. She said it was so nice to see you. Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
So, all right. So let's get to how was your night, Jay? How was your night, Jay? You were missed. You were missed, Jay. You were missed. Jay Black, you were missed. People were like, "Where's Jay? Where's Jay?"
I was going. I got a crazy schedule. Yeah. I got as soon as this, like you said, modified show. I got to get out. I got somewhere to be early this morning. I don't know how you do that late of a show in the city and driving down. That's a lot. But hey, you built for it. That's part of the grind and the hustle. But no, the night was cool. Night was good. I had physicals yesterday. We did our physicals. Yeah, regular old day. You got to get your yearly checkups. But yeah, everything was good. Doctor visit was good. EKGs was good. Everybody
good. Yeah. Hey, wait a sec. We taking that for granted. Wait, whoa. Everything came back good. Wait a sec.
Good.
Jay Black is healthy.
Outside of, she said I gained 7 pounds since last year. So I was like, okay, I got to fix that.
All right, well, you married. You already said. Don't worry about it. You good. That's true. Yeah, don't worry.
That's true.
I'm not saying you should take ladies you for granted, but no, I'm just saying I'm 7 pounds. Well, come on, 7 pounds. Come on, you can drop 6. You can start walking 5-10 minutes a day. You'll be good.
But I figured out a way. Yeah.
I
get that done. I got it. Yeah.
We ain't worried, but that's good. That's excellent records. Excellent. There was something.
She even brought up vasectomy. I said, here we go. At what point in the marriage do you get a vasectomy or they get their tubes tied and burnt? Like who?
I don't
know.
Do
a tie go to the runner? Like who's that person that got to sacrifice?
I don't know. Whichever procedure is easier. And has
that wasn't the answer though.
The fastest recovery time.
No, that wasn't the answer.
Whoever has the most sick days. Yeah. Whoever has the most. Whoever, if they're down and out, and they got recovery time, whoever will affect the household the most. That's the person that shouldn't have to.
Yeah, so you try to say everything you just pointing the finger. That's what
I'm just saying.
So everything you just said, pointing the finger. Everything. Every last bullet point you made was not in favor for me.
If the whole household would collapse,
That person should not.
That person should not. Should not. I think there was a rule that you couldn't send the only son to war. Like in wartime, you couldn't send. I think there was a rule that you couldn't send an only son to war because that means that family line would end. So that person wouldn't go to war. So whoever would end the household legacy, yep. I gave you a son. It's your turn. Woo!
That's funny. What up, Queen Born? What up, Afro Queen?
What? All right. No, I'm just saying. Maybe that's why we need Mo on here. That's because I don't know what surgery is worse. Because I've thought about a vasectomy, but I really thought about it when I was really like when there was a situation where I guess I could still get somebody pregnant. You can always still get somebody pregnant.
Yeah, as long as you ain't shooting blanks.
Yeah,
you still got your manhood because when you get it, your manhood is taken.
Yeah, you could always get somebody pregnant. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Jay. I don't know, cause I think your situation. I think for a man is like in and out. I think you have a few like a week recovery. You're sore, but you're in and out. Like it's same day surgery. Like you go in, they pull out the splinter, and you go right back as nothing.
That's what they said, but I know it's something more than that. But as long as I say, hey, if they can put me to sleep, I consider it. I just don't want to be awake. I don't want no pain. I just want to wake up and be done.
I think they just numb you up, and then they get the clip.
My doctor said they can. That's why I said, because I never cared. But I said, if I'm awake, I ain't doing it. I ain't even gonna consider it.
But most people are scared to go into anesthesia because that's always the crazy. That's always yes, you can. Tony Randall got somebody pregnant at 77.
Yeah, you ain't shooting blanks. It can happen. I don't know about her eggs at 77. Maybe she was about 57, but
no, 77 ain't no eggs in there. Ain't no eggs.
They dried up. You would think.
Yeah, like I say, dairy free. There ain't no eggs in there.
Man, I'm not trying to go that direction. I always say you lose your manhood.
You making big. Well, hey. I see Lady Q on J Black, even though I'm on your side, Lady Q, but on J Black's defense, women say that they feel like after they go through menopause, they feel less for a little while because they're like, wow, I can no longer have a kid. I think that's traumatic knowing that you can't produce. Ashley Newman.
But yeah, that was interesting dialogue, and we met our deductible, so I think it'll be covered. So it's, how that is. Hey, y'all that met y'all deductibles for this time of the year, y'all better get your teeth fixed. Get whatever visits you wanted to get done. Don't waste that.
Man, I remember them good old days having that damn health insurance. Oh, that was good stuff. That was good stuff having that health insurance. That was good stuff. Back to meeting the deductible and the whole nine. Bring menopause on. I don't know. This menopause. I have women that
I don't know what that is.
I have women that menopause is when the age when they probably can't get pregnant and all that stuff, and then they got to go through the menopause.
They go through stuff, right?
And there are ladies at my job going through menopause, and they break into cold sweats for no reason. Like they
just start sweating.
Look like they like we just finished playing basketball. I'm like, what is going on? Well, you okay?
Basketball.
Just sitting there going, oh Lord, I can't, Michael. You just don't understand. I said, I don't. Oh, I still got my Apollo bracelet on. That's fun. Still got the Apollo. If a man gets a surgery, will he still get an arrest? Well, let me tell you something. From what I heard, yes, because if that's going to affect that, then guess who's going to get the surgery? Be clear. Ashley Newman. So real quick before we get to stuff, I think whoever, okay, I think we covered that. We're good. Y'all tell me who you think in the comments, and we'll go back to who you think should get the guy get the snip, or should woman get the, I don't know what it's called, the tie when they, I guess they tied up and not, then they burn off the ends. That's what I heard. That's the lingo I heard. Those flashes not. Hey, RG Parker, I'm gonna tell you right now, them ladies be going through it. Them ladies be going through it.
Mike says just break out cold sweat.
Break out and be like, oh my God, and then be cold and hot and then cold and hot. And I'm like, yo, you okay, Monica? Oh, I didn't mean to say her name. My bad.
Like something ain't right.
Some ain't right. Some just
the heat is on. It's room temperature in here. So
and I'm not one of the people who be hating. Like if you're going through something that even though the heat might be too much in the store, I'd be like, yo, turn the heat on for the girl. Like I can always put a short sleeve shirt on. You know, I have my short sleeve. You know, I got multiple outfits with the UPS fashion. I can, you know, I got the sweater I can throw on. I got the short sleeve I can throw on. It don't matter. Come on. Like help her out. Like let her do her thing. All right. So before we get into whatever we're going to get into, Jay, in the condensed version of the show, because it's just me and Jay Black, I'm going to tell you what. So last night was perfect. But there's, you know, when you got that much family and friends around and people are taking their time out of their busy schedule and people got to work next day to come see you, the anxiety kicked in before the show, right? I had surgery. I was in pain for weeks. So I would say weeks. Damn, Jeanette, weeks. Wow.
Tired and burnt. I guess they be down for a couple of weeks.
Damn.
I guess it depends on how strong you are. Lady Q strong. She but good. She's strong, black woman. Good. I snap back. She like Aaron Rodgers. She got a fast. I don't know football, but she.
No, Aaron Rodgers has an Achilles tear that's supposed to take a year. This bastard was walking within 48 hours. Like,
Lady Q strong. She like that. But go ahead. Sure. You say you had pressure.
So with the pressure and anxiety before you do a show, and everything's going well. Everything's going well. Everybody's happy. And everybody, and we're walking towards the theater to get it popping. And we have this long on my story where I was standing in front of the billboard in front of the Apollo, and my name flashed up, and they wanted to take a picture with me. It was on the Apollo right there,
real
right?
Big. Bam.
But then it went away. Like by the time I got to it, it went and it went to the next person.
You gotta be quicker than that.
So we had to wait for the whole rotation in the freezing cold because Jade, my cousin, my daughter, they wouldn't allow. They just stand there. We're gonna wait till it comes back. We all freezing for like it was like a 9-minute, 10-minute wait, but it felt like a half hour when it came back. Boom. So it's a lot of pressure going on now. There's self-implied pressure because you're like, wow, I almost feel better when nobody's here because these are strangers. So I care if they laugh, but it's different with strangers. Like, you know, man, let me tell you. And they came up to me and they gave me the drink and food ticket. And that bar was right there, boy.
Right there. That bar was calling me.
Oh, what? I said, damn. I said, if I could get one double.
All I need is just one. That's it.
One heavy double.
I can lie to myself and tell me that's all I'm going to do is one. That's all I need is one.
No, the conversation was you can only have one because you got to drive. You got to drive your daughter home. So you can only have one. And I was debating in my head. I was like, yeah, that makes absolute sense.
It make a damn bit of sense because no such thing as just doing one.
That's good. And I was like, I think that will work. One double would work.
So that'd knock the edge off. It could loosen up.
That would knock the whole edge off. I said, this would be fabulous.
Or, no.
I said, or just suck it up and just get on stage and just be present. Just do it. I said, yeah, but
give you a drink ticket to somebody else.
I said, and what did I do? I gave the drink ticket to somebody else.
There you go. Look at the growth. Look at the growth.
And dude looked at me like, I was like, yo, you want this drink ticket? He said, well, why?
You give it away free drink. Why?
And I was like, well, I don't drink. He said, yeah, but you can use it for water. I said, well, ain't that a bitch? I forgot this. I said, there's other things you could drink. He was like, you know, you can use that ticket for water. I was like, damn, I forgot you could drink something other than liquor.
Well, you think a drink ticket ain't soda, water, none of that comes in your mind.
You can't order a Diet Coke. You know that, right? You can't get a Diet Coke.
I need that double absolute. Well, man, y'all got Tito's. So let me get double shot.
Yeah, like all of a sudden, the only hydration that could ever be available, like it was a drink ticket.
Make that Patron. We're gonna step this.
Yeah, it was a drink. And I said, you know what? I don't need and then I said to myself, you know what? Because the hardest part about my life right now is that I'm not on stage a lot. So what happens is when you're not on stage a lot, there are parts of jokes that you miss, that you forget because you're not used to.
The timing is off.
Timing is off.
Yeah.
And the only way to get the timing on is about being on stage all the time, and keeping it and then rehearsing. And it's hard to rehearse by yourself, but normally I can do it. So anyway, the timing is everything. So that's the thing. And so I said, fuck it. I'm going to absorb this. I'm going to take it. We're going to take it for what it is. We're going to go. We're going to do our thing. You forget something, don't worry. Move on to the next. Keep it moving. Have a good time. Shout out to my man, Ed, old school Ed, celebrated his 77th birthday at the spot. And so I said, fuck it. I'm in. And the show, I could have done better, but I did good, y'all. I did good, but I could have done better. Because I was all, a little over the place, but I could have done better, but it was good. So when I got off the stage, I was like, the first time, then I was hosting, came back. Then when I got off the stage and when I got in the car, I was like, you have no idea the relief I had when I was driving. And I was like, yeah.
I didn't get that drink because that could have been changed.
I gave away the drink. Yeah.
Because last thing you want is your daughter seeing you sloppy, pissy. Yeah, and y'all gotta get a hotel room.
Oh no. And the only thing that I would have just this is a funny thing, and bear with me, y'all, before y'all think I'm full of shit. I would have just had one because I knew. No, I would have. I've done it before.
There's no such thing as alcoholic having one drink.
No, there is such a thing as having one drink. The problem is the next day you're gonna have another 2 drinks. And then the next day, because I've done that process. I've gone through a day where I had one drink and I was like, oh, see, I got this. It's the next day where I go like, well, see,
I can do it again.
We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, okay.
So let's have 2. Then Saturday comes, well, we did 2, and everything was pretty good with the 2.
You've been managing yourself. You really did. You got this.
That's 2, 3. RG Parker, thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much.
She said you're gonna be on stage a lot more in 2024.
Yes. It's gonna go down. And I was driving, and Jay, let me tell you one more quick story before we get into whatever we're gonna get into. Do you know, coming out of New York, the Holland Tunnel is shut down every day at midnight? Which means the whole traffic system goes to the Lincoln Tunnel, which means, and Jay's been in the car with me, which means we're at the Lincoln Tunnel and did not move for like 40 minutes.
Well, damn.
Now, as I'm there for 40 minutes, now, the creep game comes where all the cars are creeping to get spots. And in New York, you have to risk getting your car dinged up. Like, you have to risk somebody hitting your car. You have to, because it's a challenge. You playing chicken. Like, who is about that life? Who has full coverage insurance to be able to deal with when y'all trying to squeeze into, listen, 40 fucking minutes. But after we get through the Lincoln Tunnel, Monty's asleep. I drop my cousin off at her house, and I'm on the turnpike. And Jay, I'm telling you, the relief I motherfucking had. Oh my God. I was like, we done did the damn thing. Yeah, we done got through another moment. And that is the life of a goddamn alcoholic, y'all.
You made it too. What? The stuff that the regular folk that ain't alcoholics don't think about.
What? Man, in that bitch. All right.
You did it though. You made it back sober, daughter, family.
Everything's fine. Everything's good. Other than doing a threesome joke in front of my daughter, it was just. I even told the crowd. I said, I just did a threesome joke in front of my 19-year-old daughter. Listen, man. I was like, I know she's looking. I know she's sitting there going, Dad, is that you?
That's what you really into. No, that's Uncle Jay. I'll be telling his stories. Don't put that on me.
Another thing I said, what I'm really mad at is the joke didn't go over her head. How did you get the joke? Like, how did you understand the concept? How did you understand what I was talking about? Now I got questions.
She said, I'm 19.
I'm 19. 19. But it was great. It was great. Honestly, I wish pause. Even though God shouldn't have to say pause. I missed you because I said Jay would have really got a kick. Jay's a really family oriented type of dude. And if Jay would have, he's never met these cousins. He's never met these cousins. And Jay gets a kick out of shit like that. Like, so this is your cousin, and this and then hearing the conversation that we were talking about going to the club. So all right, enough of that. There's more to come. So everybody hang tight. We'll give you more situations and let you know everything that's going on. All right, Jay, is there anything we have? Because I ain't playing nothing. I ain't playing. I ain't playing shit. That was the least you could have done. I mean, that was the least you could have done.
We'll find something to play. I'm sure I got something. What is this sitting in there? Oh no, that was a dog that attacked the kid.
Real quick, Carl Payne, Cole from Martin was at the show.
Cole. Oh,
Cole from Martin. And when I introduced him, you know what I said? I said, listen, man, I want y'all put your hands together for a legendary actor and a celebrity, and one of the few celebrities that don't have any sexual assault charges on him right now. Y'all give it up for Carl Payne. They went crazy.
So I guess it's kind of referencing Diddy. You kind of shaded Diddy a little bit.
The more I think about it, the more if I was doing more, I would have, man, listen. Listen. Because it's really not, Jay. It's really not about. It's like I talked to C Chung yesterday, and I was like, people are gonna be like, yo, how can you make fun of something like that? Like, how can you make that funny? I said, that's how I think. My brain is trained to make things funny that you guys think are horrible. But this thing that I was thinking about is, I was like, so many people are so happy that this happened to Diddy. And it's people that are so happy that we're no longer talking about him. We're no longer talking about Dwight Howard. I'm telling you, Dwight Howard is somewhere in a hotel room getting busy right now.
Yeah, I completely forgot about him.
Forgot about Dwight. He's in a hotel room with baby oil on the skin and two other dudes right now. And he's like, thank you, Diddy. Will and Jada. They looking at the camp. Thank you, Diddy.
Will and Jada. Oh, they was in the news. Oh yeah, his friend did out him allegedly out him. Yeah, that was. Yeah, forgot all about that. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much pressure has been taken, and another security guard has come forth. Another security guard
from Diddy.
Says supposedly the head of security. I don't know who the head was. We all thought Gene Deal. Pause, was the head of security, but this dude says he was the head of security, and he's got the answers to all the questions that people have. He got all the answers. He's the opposite of Sway. He got the answers. he got all the answers. It's going down. It's about to happen, y'all. Are we happy? Can we be honest? Are we happy?
They took all Diddy's liquor off the shelves. Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. What the liquor got to do with Diddy? What that got to do with
his name affiliation?
First of all, Ciroc wasn't owned by the liquor. Wasn't owned by
you. The face of it, son.
You just the face of it.
You the face of it.
They took off the liquor off the bar last night. No longer supposed.
Wow. Nah, can't do it. Wow. It's like not playing R. Kelly music at the height. Like, people are starting to play it again now a little bit, but at the height of it, you can't do it. Bill Cosby, remember? They took his show off the TV. It wasn't in the TV network. They have the reruns. They took him down. Mess with everybody money. Ain't nobody getting that replay money. But that's how I go for right now. I told you, Diddy will bounce back. This too shall pass.
Bill Cosby didn't bounce back. R. Kelly didn't bounce back. I'm not saying they're ever going to be poor. There's never going to be a bounce back. Diddy is never going to be Diddy ever again, dog. Ever again. It's over. I want you to understand it's over for the Diddy.
He denied. He said unequivocally. He used all the way. He said it's a lie. He came out with a statement after this last 17-year-old sitting on his lap. Allegedly, he's like, "No, I'm about done with all these lies." But it got to be a money grab at some point when people just see an opportunity.
Now they're going to be money grabs. They are going to be money grabs. You're absolutely right with that. There are people who are going to come out the woodworks.
And now 50 Cent doing a Surviving Diddy type of documentary, which he got to be careful because he can get sued if he got how 50 will play games. I get it. And your enemy is in, he taking shots. He
said, person was detected.
50 ain't playing now. 50. First of all, 50 knows the ins and outs on how. What's the channel that did all the surviving R. Kelly's? What's the channel? The Lifetime channel. Lifetime channel.
Yeah.
So 50 knows how they were able to do a surviving properly and not get sued. Diddy thinking of his new
It'd be funny for Mike to come up with the top 3 names. No,
all the names.
Ain't no brother. Go ahead, keep going. Don't lose your thought.
Daddy, P. Diddy, his new name. R4765 712.
Keep going. You're gonna lose your train of thought. Go ahead.
712. No, he's not gonna be. This is not going away ever. Because listen, that's the problem. When the narrative gets supported by this much, I told y'all what they do. They get something.
Yeah, because Chris Brown ain't never going away with that, Rihanna.
No, but Chris Brown,
he bounced back, but it ain't never going away.
Chris Brown had now we don't know this for a fact. I'm just putting out what is out there. He had a moment. Now there's a lot of stories behind how that moment really came to be. Shout to the prophet Jaguar Wright. The prophet. She said that this is what Jaguar Wright said. Jaguar Wright, not Michael Shawn or Jay Black. She said he got herpes from a young lady that he was dating. And he went to Clyde Davis's house that night to confront her about it. And they got into something in the house, and then she ran out. Then he ran out the house. Then she got in the car and started boom bapping. And this is allegedly. This is what Jaguar Wright, the prophet, said. So when a situation like that happens and you start hearing more things, and not to mention the age, how old he was. That's why, remember, radio took his music off. Everybody banned him until he did the Michael Jackson performance at the BET Awards. So he was banned, but he came back.
But he did. Yeah, they still remember, though. No matter what, they're going to always remember that Chris Brown,
Rihanna. But when they have turned Diddy into a Harvey Weinstein, they have turned Diddy into that person. And that is in. Listen, man, I don't know what to say. I mean, all we can go by is the Shine story. That Shine had to take them 10 years because,
Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett, he never bounced back. I'm trying to think who was big. There were these scandals that bounced back and they good. Like it got to be people that made it through the fire.
See, Jussie Smollett could have made it through the fire. To be on your side, he could have, but you just got to do another show. God damn, but he did it. He did it too early. He did it too early. Like he wasn't even on other stuff, and that was bizarre. Like let's admit that was a bizarre situation that happened. So, yeah, but you're right. He never bounced back, but he could have. But he never bounced back.
I'm rooting for Diddy because I don't believe a lot of it. So that's why I said I'm rooting for.
What part of it don't you believe?
I don't believe some of it.
What part of it don't you believe?
I want him just to be able to speak his mind and defend himself.
What part
after
of
all
it
the facts
don't
are out,
you believe?
And then you go from there. I just don't like the whole everybody you're guilty until
what part of it don't you believe?
Because people make up stuff all the time.
What part of it don't you believe? That's what I want to know. I would love to know, Jay Black. Let's give Jay Black a minute.
No, don't give me I'm not on that. I'm not on that. I'm on the.
I want to give you some time.
Proven guilty.
I want to give you some time.
I'm on. Anybody can make up an allegation. Last night, R.G. Parker at that comedy show could have said Michael Shawn grabbed my ass when we took this picture. And then
I did hug her. I did hug.
Oh, I thought you were saying I did.
No, I did hug her. I think we hugged
she
twice.
Can say you felt her up on the side boob or something, and then now everybody gonna believe that until you're proven, innocent. That's not right.
Well, we got video. There's cameras in there, so we can find out.
Well, let the footage come out and all that before we judge, before we cancel you, before we pull you off the field, before you can't do another show. That was the only thing I'm saying. Like, let that stuff play out, because there's a lot of people that might have played out, and now it's hard. The Jonathan Majors, like he's trying to fight that back. Like stuff can not be true, but you're stained. That's why Cameron going so hard on Melissa Ford right now, because
Gloria. Is it Melissa Ford?
Melissa Ford says something that
Joe
Cameron
was it? Is that Melissa Ford or Gloria? It's Melissa Ford. It's Melissa Ford. Yeah, Cameron trolls violence. Cameron chose violence. See, RG Parker, keep the footage. She said
that's your proof. That's your proof.
That's my proof right there.
Either it was consented or nothing happened. Either way,
no, nothing happened. Nothing happened. She liked it. Wait! I didn't mean it to sound like that. It came out wrong. That came out wrong.
Thanks for coming to the comedy show. All right, Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
Leave it at that. We're good.
Miss Parker. I'm gonna keep it. Jesse got back to jail now. Oh, they sent him back to jail. Miss Parker, my next comedy show is December 17th. It's in Harlem with Carl Payne. At the place, the Comedy in Harlem. If you come, I'm paying for your ticket. Okay, just understand that I'm paying for your ticket.
Wait, her plus one or just her?
Oh fuck, Jay.
Because you can't send somebody somewhere by themselves. Like that's just how I go. I'm sorry to do that to you, but that's how I go.
RJ Parker, did you bring somebody with you last night?
look, let's start there. Were you Dolo Soto?
Yeah, were you by yourself last night? RJ Parker, now that I think about it, I didn't have her information. She could have came to dinner with her, but RJ, I got you. I got your ticket. I got your ticket.
I got
Just give me a minute to get all these shows popping again, and then I'll be able to.
I can do the plus one.
Yeah, then I can do the plus one. Right now, I can't do the plus one. Right now, the plus one ain't in my. It ain't in the system. Yeah, I don't think this Diddy thing is gonna end. But oh yeah, Cameron chose violence with that way, and I'm not mad at Cameron. Don't be nonchalant trying to say that I was smashing up some underage when you see what's going on. Yes, I did buy necessary.
But I don't know.
Did she buy?
Either way, she did. She came by herself, so she's good.
But I understand why Cameron going hard. Like, no. Don't apologize. He was like, we'll get to you. And he said, we'll get to you. So now you don't open a can of worms. And I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of y'all podcasters, and I don't put myself in this, a lot of y'all podcasters, like Joe Budden just apologized to the NBA young boy for saying what he said. A lot of y'all motherfuckers, there are people pulling your card, and we're going to start seeing who's really willing to say what they're willing to say. For some reason, I believe Cameron is willing to say what he wants to say. I believe Mason and them cats have been through enough in this business, and they willing to say and stand where they stand on business. Stand on business. I believe them folks standing on business. I believe 50 is stand on business. I did, but not necessary. Oh, Jay Parker,
said 50 stand on business.
Stand on.
Said, don't put that stain on me saying we were some underage. He said, what, 92? I was 17 myself. So what are you talking about? But I'm not even going to feed into that.
Shut the fuck up. That's what. Go ahead, Cameron.
But people saying hit dogs holler. He going too hard.
No.
He hit, the comments, they be going both ways.
No.
He's defending himself too hard. There must be some truth there, they saying.
No, you got to throw all the rocks. You can't in this time of day, you can't just fall back and be like, no, the truth. You'll see the truth.
the truth will come out. Y'all will see.
No, the truth is coming out right now. And the reason why she apologized, I don't know nothing about that lady, but I know Cameron does. I don't know nothing about you running the streets, but I know Cameron does.
He said she was getting smashed for cash in the bathrooms. He was saying a lot of stuff.
I wasn't at them parties, homie. I wasn't at them parties. Cameron was.
So she was a video vixen. What do you think? This is what it was. I don't know.
That. And don't let Mace start chiming in. Even though I wonder because Mace had a lot of stuff. But hey, whatever. Hey,
I'm the man of God. I'm living through Cameron right now. I'm
living through Cameron. Cameron was at them parties, mama. I know how it is to get caught up with Joe Buttons and the crew and everything. Shot the Queen's flip and all that, and y'all just chilling. I don't even know if she said it on the podcast or not. I don't know where she said it.
Yeah, it was on the Joe Buttons podcast.
And she was happy go lucky. Everybody having fun. Everybody talking, fun. Taking shots, pow, pow, pow. Taking shots. Then you took the wrong fucking shot. And she came out and apologized.
She realized she spoke out of turn. Sometimes you can blurt things out sometimes that you
all the time. Jay Black, you do it on the show every day.
I do. And I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Shouldn't have said that.
But you be speaking your mind, but that ain't always the right thing to do.
As long as you speak your mind.
I blurted out with the doctor yesterday, the person to bring you back. I said, how long you been working here? Because I ain't never seen it before. And my doctor's like, you knew, like lady who said I came in hot and too strong. It was just what I was thinking. I
Wait,
want to know how long.
you asked what?
The lady, the person that bring you back and do the vitals.
Yeah.
I wonder how long she been. I ain't never seen her before. She had tattoos all up her arm. I'm like, who are you? What? How long you been? I just want to know how long she's
Did she do the job? Did she do the job?
What?
Yeah, she did, but I just wanted to know from the rip, like, where's my doctor and how long you been working here? But sometimes we just blurt things out. That was my point.
No, you do. You have a self-imposed Tourette syndrome. Like it's not because you really have it. It's self-imposed. Jay just say it. And I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been around Jay where he's turned into his Jay Black Tourette syndrome. That's not how you act.
That was how I act. I was soft, but go ahead.
Sometimes I appreciate when Jay Black says certain shit. Like I'm like, you know what? That was
inappropriate.
I said I wasn't gonna say it, but since we here now. Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, I mean, what to know?
So
don't hold back, people. Speak your mind. Speak your true thoughts. If you questioning something, say it. But but sometimes it can
answer the question, bitch. He asked. I'm sorry, but answer the question.
It was a valid question. He really was
a valid question. That was valid. So how many guys have you been with? No, Jay asked that. Jay asked. I know we really don't know you from nothing. I know we don't know you from nothing.
How many partners in the last 5 years? How many different partners you had?
How many different partners you had?
Every female should ask themselves that question, especially if they're single.
Sometimes Jay Black would have Tourette's with women that I was dealing with. He asked the question before I asked it, yo, what are you doing here? And I'd be like, yeah, bitch, what are you doing here? Like, why are you here? You didn't tell us you was gonna be up in here. You go to the doctor once a year and talking about I don't know you. That's true.
Well, yeah, I did. It's only once a year. I did my little.
That is funny if she would have looked at you and said, we don't know you either. We see you once a year. We just happy you alive. We don't never see your ass. You pop up in here once in a while talking about, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? We don't even believe you got health insurance. You got to prove this shit to us. You're going to take them pieces of ID and prove that you got health insurance up in here.
All right, you talking about relationships. Here's a question for you. I got this question for you. You said relationships.
What's the most toxic thing you've ever done in a relationship? Oh.
And this came from I was watching a Keke Palmer thing where they batted and now she took him back, and I was like, how toxic is that? Like, you taking the dude back, he just had you gripped up by your neck, you wanted to foul, and you got all this stuff, the world against this dude, Keke Palmer, and now you want him back and want us to mind our business. So
you know that. All right, Keith. That question. That's the question. I'm gonna get to that toxic, but let me tell you why Keke Palmer took that dude back. This is my philosophy. This is just my hypothetical. I'm not saying that I have evidence that none of this is true or nothing like that. This is what happened. They were airing him out in his business, right? Mm-hmm. They were airing him out in his business, right? And he sat her down and he said, you want to play, Keke? You really want to play on what I know? We can work this out, but do you really, Keke, do you really want the world to know? Don't make me come out my face and say what we've done together, things that we've taken part in. Don't make me play the footage and the audio. Understand, people, you're not the only one taping. You're not the only one taping. You're not the only one with that app, the thing on your phone that you can press the button and start recording.
And but don't get your family caught up though, because now your family is pissed at you. If that was your daughter and now she's taking this dude back, you would be beyond livid.
Dog, that's I'd be beyond. But you know who's really pissed? Usher's really pissed. Like, why'd y'all have to bring my name into this? And now y'all back together. See, y'all never had to say I was gay. You never had to say that. You never had to say Usher was gay.
You get me caught all up.
Got me all up in here. Caught up. Caught up, and I'm not really gay. No, I'm not really gay. Caught up, so caught up. What are we doing?
Oh God!
All right, back to the toxicity. God, I don't even know if I want to tell. What is my?
You gotta tell. You gotta share one of your stories. Everybody got some toxic stories. I'm sure.
I'm trying to think what a toxic story. I think that the toxicity that I have is that I'm quick to say what I think you did. And what I think you did can be something so outrageous that you believe that you go like, I can't believe that you would say I did that, or you believe that could have happened. But the life that I've lived, I've seen this crazy stuff happen. And I think sometimes I put all the stuff I've seen in this entertainment business and I put it on other people thinking they're capable of it, because I just believe people are capable of some ratchet shit. Like ratchet. So
you trying to confuse me as toxic. I don't know what the hell
no,
you just
that's
said.
what's toxic is accusing people of crazy stuff. Of literally acute, that's toxic. And
well,
the person
to you, it can be crazy. To them, they don't see it that way. So is it really crazy? Because you just have it from you looking from a different lens.
If somebody asked me, if somebody said, Mike, have you I think there's a possibility that you were in a gay situation before. Because that person is going through a bunch of stuff. I'm like, yo, where did that come from? I said, what are you talking about? Like, listen, people, I say it all day, every day. If I was gay, I would be full, but that is toxic because of what you went through. You gonna put that on me now? If somebody said you and Jay sure do hang out a lot, I'm like, what are you talking about? That would set me off. That's toxic. That's toxic to put all your past, what you've gone through in your past, and put it on other people. To me, that's toxic. I think controlling toxicity, one of my traits that I'm doing a lot better with that is being controlling. Because to me, it's exhausting. To me, it's exhausting trying to control somebody else. Yes, that is toxic. And Mr., oh, well, okay. Yeah, boy, feel that door coming open.
No, I ain't said nothing slick about her.
I think and controlling and trying to control, and I trying to control everything. It's a waste of time, people. When you're trying to control everything, people, the biggest myth is that we have control. We don't. We don't have control. We do the best we can to keep our little world together. You don't control what other people do, say, act, or feel.
You do need to have some sort of structure and control, right?
You can't control another human being.
What do you mean by control, though? Like
you get
you mean like give your persuasion or
no,
how you see things playing out?
See, persuasion is that sounds a little con artist to me. Persuasion. That sounds like
because you can lead someone within the direction that you believe that they should go. That's not controlling.
And if that person wakes up one day and says, I'm no longer doing it, there's nothing you can do. But you think you got control. That person could wake up one day and just be like, nope, not doing it.
But then I will try to understand, well, why not? What's the logic behind?
Don't feel like it anymore.
But that don't make sense.
Oh, that makes a person can wake up and say, I'm not going to drink anymore. Why that makes sense?
Because that's hurtful and it's harming them. So that's a good thing not to wake up.
Hey, they might say this is making me uncomfortable. I'm tired of it. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming, all the loops and things I have to go through. You can't control people.
So being controlling is toxic. That's what you're saying.
Let me tell you the person you don't want to be with. If a person decides with full consciousness that I want to be a part of the situation that we've created, and said, even if they say, I'm fully aware of what this situation is. You are not controlling me. I'm fully aware of what we're about to engulf in, and I'm here. The person you don't want to be with is the person that you have brainwashed, because one day they will wake up and one day they will be like, this ain't happening no more. One day their eyes will open up and say, this relationship is not fair. It is not balanced. And what you're doing, I figured it out. And that's why a lot of you old dudes like to mess with these young girls, because you like to grab their brain and you like to mold them into what you want. But you don't understand at a certain point when she's no longer 22 and she's 29 and she's 32, then all of a sudden she starts seeing the world and going like, yeah, this is wrong and I'm out. What's the definition of toxic? I
It
don't know.
says the toxic person, someone who causes distress in others through negative words and actions. That's a toxic person.
And
Wants to tell you everything others do wrong and has no interest in mutual growth.
Oh, my verbal game was toxic. My argument, what I say in arguments was toxic. Very toxic.
You being honest. Everybody watching right now, they not being honest because they don't do nothing toxic. They not.
What are your toxic traits? Something that you do? Yeah,
I'm not toxic. I'm definitely not.
You are.
I'm
toxic,
definitely
bro.
not.
You are.
I breathe the empowerment, the existence. No, I think it's a matter of you're making people better around you for them to see things that they may not be seeing.
Jay.
No, I'm dead serious.
You can sugarcoat that shit all you want. You can sugarcoat all that shit you want. It's J way or no way, and that's called toxic way.
No, I don't think it's my way or no. What I believe is, if you want my support moving forward, listen. If you want my support moving forward, I believe that you have to consider my thoughts, because it's hard for me to support someone when you're not considering my thoughts. So what's the purpose of me supporting? You got this then. You don't need, I'm hands off.
And
Jay, you got that. You'll be all right.
You use that.
Wait, is that not right?
No, that's right. But what you do is you use your support as a bargaining chip. So if you don't agree totally of what's going on, you're not 100% supporter. You're a supporter when things are being done the way you want them done. That's how you like it. And you will take that to, it's like chips.
Because it's a cause and effect. And when the effect happened because you didn't listen to what I was advising, that's a problem, because now I can't get, now you want me invested to try to fix when I tried to have you avoid initially. Just listen to what I'm saying. I got you with this, and we're gonna figure it out together. Versus you want to go rogue,
but you ain't always right. No, you're not. Oh, I can point out some point when you weren't always right.
No, I'm talking about when it comes to this.
But you're not always going to be right. First of all, just admit you're not always going to be right. Because if you're going to sit here and say that you're always right, that's a toxic trait in itself.
No, even within me being wrong, there's some right.
See, like, even if that's toxicity right there.
That's not. If it's the truth.
So what
even
you're saying,
when I'm wrong, there's something right within where I was wrong at. But let's focus on that. And
so what you're saying is you've never one time been totally wrong.
What do you mean by totally wrong? Is
you
some
were wrong.
Right? Is some right?
No, you were wrong. You were wrong. You're saying in life you've never been wrong. You've never been wrong. He just said he's never been wrong.
I never said I was never wrong.
Okay, so say it. Have you been wrong?
When those scenarios that I am wrong, there's something right about it. This is literally the definition of toxic.
Yes, that is literally the definition. He just said when he's wrong, there's still some right in it.
It is. That's the truth. It is, though. It do be.
That's in your eyes. Somebody else will say, no, there is no good in that. You weren't right. You were wrong. That's toxicity.
I'm not the only one to think like this.
Doug, you believe that you can never be fully wrong. That's toxic.
It's something within it that's right.
Dog, there has to be something.
So could there not be true there's something in it that's right, even
but in certain situations, but you're saying you've never had a time where you were wrong, where something was that there wasn't something that was right about it. You're saying you've never been wrong where there was something not right about it.
Completely wrong, like up, down, all around, like there's nothing, no justification,
you've never been
within it.
So you've never been completely wrong. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying there's something right with it.
You got to see a doctor. You got to go see a doctor now. You got to go talk to somebody, dog. There's no person on this planet Earth.
I didn't say
there's no person. No, right. I'm talking about you are wrong. There's no right in
if whatever I'm wrong about, I would love to know what I was wrong about, so then I can have that dialogue to see what pieces of that was right. It's something within it.
What's toxic is that you were the age that you are, and you still believe you've never been that wrong. You just said it.
I'm playing.
You're not playing.
I'm playing. I'm just playing.
You're not playing.
This ain't going the way I thought. We were talking about something else, and you shifted it on me.
A person was detected.
Toxic person detected. Toxic person.
A person was detected.
Damn, Lady Q said your decision to marry your ex was totally wrong. He can't say none of that. He can't say there was a little bit of right.
Did you see in the news? T.I. had said this. T.I.
What? He can't say there's a little bit of right in there.
Stupid. I just saw this and I thought, what the mic thing?
Yo, you and your wife need a reality show. Yo, I am not lying to you. Rapper T.I. claims men only cheat with women who are disposable. Women cheat with potential partners. I don't even understand why we don't get that when you put a generalization like this in these comments, you're always going to be wrong. Once you generalize everybody.
He's a little right within it. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Once you generalize all this stuff, T.J. Holmes, the black guy, TJ. Remember TJ Holmes?
Okay, TJ Holmes from the Not Good Morning, one of them the news shows.
Who they lost their
job.
Cheating
with the white lady, and now they together.
They together.
Okay, and
so he didn't look at the person he was cheating with as disposable. See, I can bring stuff up like just off the dome.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Men only cheat with women who are disposable.
But I think he was just still legally married, but just not together, which is a difference. Because people look at you on paper being married as cheating, even though y'all know we're not together. We're just legally married, but you're dating and I'm dating. So I think that's where that shift comes from with him. And I think that's where they were at. They were separated, just not on paper.
Guys like to say stuff like that because we don't like it to understand that women will cheat with men who are disposable, because we don't like feeling that when it's the other way around, because there are women who cheat with dudes that are disposable. Not every woman cheats with a potential partner. There are women who out here who are just cheating and you're disposable. You're just there. You're just there.
Just for the moment.
Yeah, they just as
this
gangster.
One don't this don't count. This ain't gonna count.
Comedian said that last night. This don't count.
Really?
That is hilarious. He said she was talking about me. He was like, "This don't count." What you mean don't count? We got 2 kids. What you mean this don't count? Women cheat with potential partners. When men only cheat with women that are disposable. Yeah. I mean, I think somewhat that's true, but it's just like when the generalization comes up, I think people cheat with people who are disposable. I think people do that. Okay, do you want to say men do it more? Facts. Okay, I'll say men do it more. Men do it more. Women are disposable, but don't act like you don't, like guys don't cheat and then catch feelings. And then think that this could be a potential, and then go through the back and forth of, man, maybe I should be with her, maybe I shouldn't be with her, maybe I should be, maybe I should lead this relationship. Guys go through that. Mm-hmm. Guys go through that all the time. Mm-hmm. Disposable. And are we really going to take relationship advice from? I'm just saying. I'm not trying. We're going to take. Wait. I mean,
speaking of those relationships, I never got your thoughts because I missed it. I'm sure Mo probably talked about it. Cheating and getting back together, the Nelly and Ashanti thing. Ashanti being pregnant. Were you happy for Nelly and Ashanti, or you think he's trapping her? Because people thinking he's trapping her. He finally got her back. He wanted to trap her with a baby.
Come on, y'all. Listen, I'm so happy for these two.
Oh, good.
I'm really ecstatic for these two because, like I said when Mo said it, when she did the story, they were at a point in their careers where they were both popping. And it's almost impossible. You know, there's going to be an outlier like a Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like that. And listen, look at all they had to go through in order to keep their marriage together. Mm-hmm. So these two were together. They in their career peak. They killing it. Not saying they're not killing it now, but I'm saying in popularity, they're top of mind. Ashanti and T.I. top of mind on every radio station, everything like that. Nelly, yeah, and it's a bad mix. Ashanti know how it is for a dude who's a rapper or R&B singer to be in these streets on tour and stuff like that. So the fact that they probably did really care for each other, it was just the wrong time. Do you know how rare it is that you get a second chance to be with the person that y'all both know it was just the wrong time? It was just the wrong time. And the circumstances that we under, 2 things can be true. I am happy for them, but he definitely made sure she don't get away from him again. Yeah, but that's because they were drinking and they just wasn't using no safe sex. Like she knew there was no condom on when he was knocking it down.
She knew when she let him inside of her. Yep.
And I could say flip on the Ashanti side. I could say she knows she at a certain age where this got to happen soon before it starts getting real dangerous. The clock is ticking. I like it. I want them to work out. Like if I heard that they were getting married, I would be like, that's nice. I would like, that's cool.
Well, she's 43. Ashanti's 43.
The modern medicine has come a long way, because I can remember back, there was a day where once you hit 40, once you hit like 37, they were like, no, you shouldn't have a kid. If he's spoken for, how's he a potential partner? I don't know, RG Parker, but they're all women who do fall for the, because the guy gets the lying and saying, I'm going to leave and all that other stuff. I'm going to leave and I'm going to leave her. I promise. I'm going to leave her. I just got to spend this Christmas with her. You know what I'm saying?
This is last Christmas. This is the last birthday. I promise.
This is last birthday. This is the last anniversary. I hope they already married too.
Oh, because Lady Q said, I guess Ashanti always wanted to be married. That was part of her problem with them not working out or something. I guess she always wanted to be married. But this baby ain't going to force a marriage. And if so, I think if he really wanted her back, he'd probably be willing to marry her at this point.
Yeah, I think he's willing to marry her. I think I should have had a drink last night, because I've agreed with Lady Q like 3 times. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should have drank. I don't know.
All right, here's something else. Let's see if you agree with this. I saw this, and this chick was getting drugged. She was talking about, it's like she can't get a job and work because it's too expensive. She had a kid. She said it's too expensive to work having a kid. And they came on her neck about the 24 hours a day. You got the same 24-hour dude. You can do this, and you're just lazy. She wanted to live off public assistance. And then she responded and said, hey, it's $665 a week for childcare. I ain't making that much money. I got to make at least $70,000. I'm not making that. I'm scratching. I might as well stay on public assistance. And I did the math. And it made, even with her being wrong, she was right. I felt some right in there. So let's get what Mike said.
She's 100% right. But see, I've been telling y'all, and a politician said it during the debate. They said what Michael Shawn said. The cost of living has continued to rise, but the wages that are being paid have not risen. That's why I keep telling y'all need to force these politicians to do something with that minimum wage. You need to force that, these companies, these damn Amazons, to have people making $30 an hour. Yes, I said it. $30 an hour is not outrageous, y'all. They just make it seem outrageous. $665 a week for childcare.
I didn't believe that, but the lady Q said that was true. People can pay that. That's a lot of damn money a week for childcare, to put your kid in daycare. So you got to make, if you're paying the child daycare $2,600 a month, $2,700 a month.
Hey Jay, remember I had 97. I had 3 kids in daycare. You know why we was out in the streets doing all them damn comedy shows, and we was hosting mixtapes and doing all that stuff? Because I had 3 kids in the daycare. And my mom worked at the daycare. And they gave me a break on the daycare. So it wasn't $665 per kid, but it was close.
That's crazy.
We talking about it was a mortgage paying for daycare.
So you're paying $2,700 a month times 12 months. That means you're paying, that's 32 grand a year in childcare.
That's your whole paycheck. She right. What am I doing?
And then if you make it 50 or 60,000, yeah, you still got to survive with food and all. Yeah, you beyond paycheck to paycheck.
All I would say to that is, you must have a poor relationship with your mother if she's alive. You must have a poor. Ain't no grandmother worth they soul wouldn't be like, go to work, girl. Just drop the baby off here, and I'll take care of the baby. I'll take care of the baby.
I saw that too, and the grandparents when they get paid, they said it's not like it starts off okay, but you can't rely on the grandparent. You got to throw them some money, so now you still got to pay them. That ain't free.
That's crazy.
You know that, right? Grandparents want to get paid. If Monty was, God forbid, I ain't putting that on you. If your daughter was pregnant and you will, after a while, I was like, come on, that's been 6 straight months, 5 days a week.
I would never.
You 9 to 5 with this newborn?
Nah,
that's a lot of work.
We a tribe. They know ain't nobody. I ain't charging nobody no money to watch my granddaughter or my grandson, whatever it may be. No.
All right. Nah. I'm sure somebody out there right now babysitting or feel like they should get paid or something.
Nah.
every day you expected to be on them. You had that kid. You need that's your responsibility.
I would definitely make sure I put up, put money and make sure, these are he or she's snacks and food. If you ask me to watch my grandkids, I need a check. Damn, son.
I get it, a one-off here and there. You going out, whatever, but every day to avoid that 665.
And you're not working. And you're not working. The grandparent, you said the grandma, the granddad, or whoever's not working, they just sitting at home.
That's what you said. Well, I don't know if they are working, or so they rearrange their schedule to watch it. It gets tricky. So I can see how somebody just stays at home or apply for a welfare, apply for this.
A week.
They got WIC, they got all these government services. Because is it worth having a job unless you're making 85, 90,000? Like I was trying to do the math. I said they probably got to make a good 80. You know what I mean? I don't know.
If it's $665 a week, dog, that is bizarre.
That's what childcare. That's what she said. And lady, you told me that could be true.
That could be true. I'm gonna ask. Let me take a note down.
Who got a kid that's paying? Anybody watching got a kid in daycare? Like, could that be $665 a week? And I guess it depends on the age. I guess the younger you are, the more money it is. I don't know.
Hold up. Now I'm gonna find out what it is.
Even if you pay your grandma.
Even if you pay your grandma, it won't be nowhere near as much. No, that's facts. Even if you cut that in half, like grandma, I'll give you $300 a week. I watched my grandbaby and her little butt got me on lockdown. It's a job. It's a job. It's a job. I don't know. The hustlers, they really got us screwed, man. We spend our whole lives just paying bills, yo. We spend our whole lives just paying bills. That's all we do. Our whole existence is just to pay bills, yo. That's really like it can be really depressing, and I don't want to depress y'all on a Friday. In no way do I want to get y'all, but do you understand how many hours of our life that we spend just paying bills, yo? That's all we do is just pay. I don't want to depress you. I'm not gonna depress you.
If you see me and you trying to see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
I'm not gonna depress you.
Well, everybody know every month you got bills that's due every month, so they know that. Everybody expects
Afro
that.
Queen said, "My sis paid more per week for my niece."
More than $665.
You just spread the darkness. Y'all need to.
If you see me and you trying to see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Maybe she's making close to six figures and she can afford that. Possibly.
Yo,
so that would make sense.
That shit don't make no sense to have to pay childcare that much. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense like this.
Say it like this. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
That doesn't make no sense, just like that shit right there. That don't make no sense, my dude.
More than $665.
My God, what is going on here?
That's the business.
$665. I'm gonna call Stacy and find out how much exactly
these childcare
in the suburbs.
What are they charging?
How much do they? Because I know it's at least $300 a week for one kid. So imagine if you got two kids in there, but then $665 for one kid. Exactly why I became a stay-at-home mom. Nobody going to work just to pay daycare. That was a fact.
Going to work just to pay daycare. I'm gonna go work so I can pay you. Yeah.
Yo, that is amazing. Oh man.
I said that's her rent money.
And that girl's overwhelmed. $665. That's a lot of money. She's overwhelmed. She's not built for this.
That's why she said I'm applying. That's it. Government assistance here. Government assistance. But yet we clown people that's on government assistance. We tell them, get up, you lazy, get a job. You need to figure it out life. I figured it out. You need to figure it out. Ain't nobody tell you to open up your legs, had no babies. So that's what ain't that what we say?
That's what y'all say. Listen, we call it public assistance, but countries are getting public assistance all the time. But I tell you who don't need public assistance, this queen, right?
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, you know, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
What?
If you see me and you trying to see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Oh man, it was close to $1,000 if I remember correctly. Plus my sis was in grad school. Oh, your sis was a winner. Wait a second. How old your sis? That's a mortgage. Well, 665. Well, I guess it could be a mortgage in some place. I don't clown a soul on public assistance. Get your money. Get your money. I ain't mad at that at all. Stop turning on people. That public assistance, we deserve it if we need it. Damn it. It costs more
for a reason.
It costs more to work. I feel her. No, absolutely. Japan gives moms 1 year maternity leave. 1 year, one whole year.
Oh, in Japan, they pay for everything for a year?
For a year. They get maternity leave for a year. They pay for the pork chop.
They pay for that pork chop.
Pay for that pork chop.
Yeah.
They pay for the pork chop, baby. Your pork chop ain't no different than another pork chop. They pay for the pork chop. Pork chop, 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 pork chop. I heard King Combs got in trouble, but all right, no, never mind. We got anything else? 826. 826. Going down. Ski. I don't even know what she's saying. Ski. If you could ask Beyonce anything, what would you ask? Y'all be really into this shit, boy. If I could ask Beyonce anything. If I could ask, come on, y'all. If you could ask Beyonce anything, I think Canada does too. Okay. On the maternity leave. If y'all could ask Beyonce one thing and she had to tell the truth, Miss Pork Chop. Yeah, shout out to Miss Pork Chop. If y'all could ask Beyonce one thing and she had to, they should preface, and she had to tell you the truth. And she had to tell you the truth.
You gonna go serious? You gonna go business? You want to know if Kelly really her daddy? Like, where you gonna go with that?
Do you want to ask about did you fire Matthew because Jay-Z advised you? Do you want to ask that? But if you get an answer to that, what's the big deal? If you get an answer to that, if you
ain't a rumor that Kelly, her dad Matthew is Kelly's dad?
Okay, there is a rumor about that, but then.
That would be stupid.
She had to tell the truth, and she had to tell the truth. What would I ask Beyonce? She had to tell the truth.
Hey, Lady Q got a question for her.
Did you bust Jay-Z upside the head when you found out he cheated on you? Yeah, it's not bad.
You want to know really what happened behind the scenes when you found out? What did she get silent? I thought like Beyonce is the silent person. She'd just get quiet.
Beyonce, are you and Jay-Z really a part of the Illuminati culture?
Oh, not the Illuminati. Does it really exist?
I just want to know y'all are part of it. Because the more people are talking about it, it's getting real normalized now. You notice that, right? It's getting real normalized now. Talk to me, Beyonce. Are y'all really down with the cult? Just answer that question. They said I only get one and you have to tell the truth. Are you really down? I was about to get into more questions. Did y'all really have to do? All right, never mind. I was going to get into ritual. I don't know what business thing you could ask her, because her business blueprint ain't gonna work for you anyway, because you ain't got the Beyonce talent. Like, you ain't got the Beyonce talent. So I don't know. I don't know what really. I don't know. Okay, just for the hell of it, I think I would ask her, are you? Oh yeah, Afro Queen. That's a good one. Are we getting a Destiny Child reunion?
I don't need them chicks.
I really don't either. Like,
I think that's what Beyonce probably said. I don't need them. They need me.
But I really don't either. I think everybody's like, yeah, they should do a reunion. You know what that means for Beyonce? That means she has to go back to work. That means she has to go through rehearsals. That means they got to set up a whole tour. That means she has to get in shape. That means she has to do all this stuff. And basically, she's just doing it so that the girls can get a check. That's all. She's just doing it for them. Like that she's just doing it, like when Michael Jackson did the reunion tour with the Jackson 5 when he was at his height. He was just doing it for his brothers to make some bread. That's all. Because I went to the concert. It wasn't about Tito. And I'm no disrespect, Tito.
Tito.
It wasn't about Marlon. It wasn't about Jermaine. Like, I'm sorry. I know you guys are super talented and Jackson 5 fans get really aggravated when people do this. I know the Jackson 5 as a group, every one of them were necessary. They all brought something to the table. But at the end of the day, now, if Mike was still alive when he did go on tour, he was just doing them a favor. I wonder if she had any kind of body work done. Oh, that's a good question.
She got to tell the truth if she had any surgeries.
Tummy
would that really change? But yeah, I guess you'd know.
Tummy tucks.
I don't think that would matter.
What if you ever? I know this to be true. I wonder when you just walk around a house, and your wife happens to be, I don't know, Rihanna, Beyonce, I don't know, who's a stunner that's been known as the beauty of all beauties or whatever. I wonder when you walk around a house, and sometimes you just like, you're just really regular, but people just don't know it. You just because they make these women up, and they make guys up to be. I wonder what that feels like when because can you imagine if you married a superstar lady like that, and you were like, I don't know, give me a superstar lady that's
like the J-Lo type. Or you talking like the Drea Michelle's, Ruby Rose? You talking like
J-Lo, the super height of everything, and I married one of them, and then and then I came to you and I was on the phone. We were texting Jay Black. I was on the phone, which I thought, dog, this bitch is really regular. Like I don't know. I don't know if I can stay. I don't know if I can stay in this.
No makeup on, no hair on.
Yeah,
Jeanette sound like just a regular, just regular J-Lo.
Just regular J-Lo. I mean, but then what is regular about that body? All right, let me take it back. I'm sorry. What am I talking about?
I saw she got a Legends Award, but she's never won any awards.
No, she's never won. J-Lo's never won a Grammy, right?
She's never won any of those, but they gave her like an icon award the other day for something, and I thought that was weird. Can you really be an icon if you never won Grammys and this? Like, she's an actress. She never won any of those awards. Nothing.
I think you can be an icon without the awards. I think there's a different way of getting to icon status. I think it's longevity, being in the game, and being pretty good at a lot of things. She's a pretty good actress.
Pretty good at a lot of things.
When she makes music, it sells. It sells. So she's good at making music because it sells. Bottom line, I'm not telling you that I want to see her do an unplugged. I don't want her just do an acoustic album or no shit like that. But when with the movies, the music, what else has she done? I don't know. Maybe she's directed a few things. She's pretty good at a lot. Dancing. Pretty good at dancing, pretty good at singing, pretty good at being an actress. So you mix all that up and you release all these movies that make a lot of money, and you release all this music that makes a lot of money.
Made a lot of money, but
I'm sure J-Lo
like movies, Geely, and you probably can't.
Why do you always go to the worst one? Why do you always go? Yeah, y'all shit.
Yeah, I just didn't think she was an icon. When I think of icons, I think of the Michael Jacksons. I think of the Beyoncés. I don't think of J-Lo as an icon.
But when you talk about Beyonce, you bring up J-Lo. You bring up J-Lo in those conversations. Like when you just think of the most famous woman in that in the business, J-Lo's gonna be one of them. Let's see, J-Lo, movies, gross. You don't bring up the fact that we don't even call her Jennifer Lopez, we call her J-Lo.
When you talked about someone beating the odds as far as her age and how she looks and all of that, like that's why I thought of J-Lo. Like, man, yeah, she's tight. You talking about the average? Like, you don't look at that's why I thought of J-Lo. It wasn't more of the oh my God, Selena. No, I wasn't thinking like, nah. I don't think of her as no icon. She's not top of my list. But she even said it. I don't have a Grammy. I don't have an Oscar. I don't have an Emmy. I don't have any of these things.
I could probably domestic box office, J-Lo's money, movies. Is that they got a whole list. J-Lo was in the movie Ants. You didn't even know. Made $152 million.
No, I'm talking about a real role, not no.
Oh, now those on a real role.
I'm talking about a real. You could be in a movie, and you could be in a movie.
J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, The Cell. Didn't even see it. Made $104 million. Starring role in that. Jennifer Lopez, Made in Manhattan, made $164 million. She starred in that. It's a lot of money, dog. Shall We Dance made $170 million. I'm not even gonna talk about Selena. The Mother-in-Law. That's right. That was the one. Was that with Ben Affleck? $156 million. Ice Age. Well, you don't count the animation.
She was an Anaconda with Ice Cube.
And Ice Age. I just want to let you know, Ice Age made $880 million. So you can't clown Jennifer Lopez and not clown Ice Cube at the same time.
No, I'm just saying, legend. I mean, icon. I don't see icon.
Man, she did another supporting actress, $386 million. Hustlers. Oh, that movie Hustlers, the stripper movie.
Hustlers did good. She was mad that I didn't get nominated for something.
$150 million.
I thought that movie was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. See, listen, you even got to give it up for J-Lo.
No, not an icon though. Who is your icon? When you think of icon, Michael Jackson, icon, right?
Yeah, but Beyonce, people are icons for different reasons.
Who else is your icon? Like I think icon. I don't think of J-Lo, but I digress.
I mean, listen, you think Jay-Z's an icon, right?
Hove is
dog. Really, Jay? The one time I throw the alley-oop for your dude that you ride for, Jay-Z's an icon.
I think yes. I think he's definitely iconic. Yes. But yes.
See the way you use the word, he's iconic. J-Lo is iconic. Forever, we will know her as J. Listen, Kevin Hart is iconic. Just because he's in our age range, we don't think it. But Kevin Hart's name has already that's going to be there forever. It's Kevin Hart. I
think we just look for more body of work for some people. You want more.
She released a gang of movies. She's had world tours. I like you, J-Lo. Don't listen to him, J-Lo. Don't listen to him.
She shot herself down and said she wasn't, well, she didn't say she wasn't an icon. She just acknowledged that she ain't won none of those other things that other icons have gotten.
We can probably Eddie Murphy never won an Oscar. Eddie Murphy's he's an icon. He got nominated for one.
Wait, Oscar, is that the movies?
Yeah, that's the movie.
Golden Globe is the TV?
Golden Globe, I don't know, TV and all the other stuff. I don't know.
Grammy, he didn't get one for his song?
Party all the time? You gotta be slimy.
Eddie had a hit.
Why you gotta be slimy? Listen, the fact of the matter is the damn song still gets played now and people know the words. Girl likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. All right, y'all. We're good. We're done. We will be back on Tuesday. Once again, I want to thank, let's see if I get everybody's name. My cousin Yvette, my cousin Claudia, my cousin Nelson, Nelson's girl Jasmine, Chris Reed. Shout to Chris Reed. Shout to Lady Jade, who is officially on my Christmas list. Shout to Lady Jade and Alicia, her girl. They came through. Shout to RG Parker for coming through. Shout to there's a dude that was in the audience that the comedian said is Dallas. He was naming cities and somebody said they from Dallas. And I thought he was just bullshit, but then he came up to me and he was like, dog, we miss you in Dallas, yo. I don't know what happened on the radio. And I was like, dog, you really from Dallas, huh? So shout to the homie. Shout to Bob Sumner for putting me on the host. Shout to Dwight, the coordinator who does everything. And when you do the Apollo Comedy Club, they take you on a tour of the Apollo, and I'd already done it before.
Billion times.
But yeah, we did it a whole bunch of times. But I walked around. So the Apollo thing it's a comedy club inside the Apollo, which I should have done that joke. But see, I'm rusty. I would have done that joke. I said, we are in the Apollo. Like I got people who come and think we gonna be in the other room of the Apollo. We are in a room in the Apollo. Still grateful, still beautiful, but it's all good. And go to my Instagram at Mike Shawn Comedy, and you can see all the photos and stuff like that. And blessed weekend, everyone. Have a great day on purpose. Thank you, RG Parker. When I say thank you, I'm telling you for real. You are part of the family, and thank you. You have supported like multiple comedy shows in New York City. And I'm going to definitely hold you down for the next comedy show. So December 17th.
Harlem.
December 17th. Let me know. And I'll call the management over there and make sure that you're good. Or you can just meet me in front of the comedy club and you can just walk the hell in with me. That's all. She's with me and get there and we'll get you a seat and all that good stuff. All right. And that's the show we're called Pain. All right. Everybody have a great weekend. Everybody be safe out there. Everybody enjoy yourself. Like RG Parker said, have a great day on purpose.
On purpose.
Put everything in its proper perspective, y'all. Put everything in its proper perspective.
Don't be too stressed out. Take some mental health days too, y'all. If y'all feel like I need a mental health day from work, take it. You got the time. Use it. Because they'll replace you in a minute. So
because Jay needed a mental health day after what happened Sunday.
Yeah, all right, I'm out.
When your team gets blown out, you need a mental health day. All right, y'all, we're gone.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.